Hello. My name's Leigh. By day, I'm an IT consultant, but by night, I'm a scout leader with the 3rd Dartford Clive Troop in Kent. I got involved in scouting when I was 10 years old. One of my friends at the time, he said to me, I'm going to go along to this new club. Why don't you come with me? I wasn't doing anything. It was a Thursday night. Went along with him to this club, and it was a little bit odd. There was lots of people in uniform, and they had berets, and you know, there was all these things, and there was like flag break and everything. But actually, in my head, it was something that I started to get interested in, because after we'd done the flag break and we all got changed into normal clothing, we went outside and we pitched a tent. Never pitched a tent before. The following week, we went back and we lit a fire. And I was like, oh, this is really good. You know, we've all lit fires, but this is actually, now we're learning about the fire and why we make it the way we make it. And it got me, it really sparked that interest. It got me so involved that actually I wanted to stay. And long after my friend left, I was still involved in scouting, and I was still scouting, and I became a patrol leader, and I got my Chief Scouts Awards and everything else that all those old people now have got as their badges. That's what I achieved. When I turned 18, I became an adult leader, and I did my adult training, and I really developed, and I learned how to work with young people, and that's what it was all about. So what do I like about scouting? Helping young people, giving them an opportunity to do something they've never done before. The number of young people I take climbing, number of young people I take camping. Even at scout age, there are young people that have never slept away from home, and we can take them along on this adventure. We can take them out into the woods. It's maybe only 20 minutes from home. My troop, they really, really enjoy going to Buckmore Park. We go to this campsite practically every camp. And the reason they go there is because it's 142 acres of wood. They run around, they can light fires, they learn different ways of lighting fires. They can cook on the fire. They've got glades where they can have their tents. We've got trees where we can have hammocks. We've got adventure areas where we can really go and do some different things. But young people today, it's not something they do. They go to school, they come home, they play computer games. I sit there and I go, yeah, we can do this. You want to go hiking? Hiking? What's that? We can go out, we can go for a walk in the woods, we can learn how to map read, we can learn how to use a compass. When you've got to the campsite that you're going towards, to the stop, what you can then do is actually light a fire. And let's light an upside down fire rather than a traditional fire, because actually requires less work and you can sit there and sit around it and have some fun. And that's what's really important. That's what I really like about scouting, is taking these young people, never done something, and going and doing something that's different, like it was for me when I was a child myself. How do I work in partnership with my troop? My troop is quite young. We've had the troop now for about 18 months, and this troop is entirely youth-led. They start the evening, they finish the evening, they came up with a programme, they tell us how they want to do things. And you know, occasionally we sit there and say, not sure that's going to work. Sometimes they cost us a lot of money because they sit there and come up with an amazing idea, and we let them run with it. And actually what happens is we end up spending 40 quid on a meal. But that's what they want to do. And as a troop, it's our job as leaders to facilitate that. And in today's scouting, what we're really interested in is young people leading the way. Youth-shaped scouting. Let's give them that opportunity. Since we've opened this troop, every evening has been decided upon, has been designed, and has quite often been led by young people. It's sort of making me as an old leader now a little bit redundant at times. I'm sitting there going, oh, well, I want to get involved and help with that. But actually, it's great because I can see this 10-year-old develop and turn into, by the time they're 11 and a half, 12 and a half years old, into this amazing patrol leader, or into this amazing assistant patrol leader, where they're teaching the new 10-year-olds these different skills. My troop has said they love going camping. Whenever they go camping, they want to light fires, as all scouts do. But that's what we do, we light a fire. And then we challenge them. You've lit a fire, now let's make an upside down fire. Let's make a cooking fire, let's make a heat fire. We can do all these amazing things with these young people. And we as scout leaders get the opportunity to shape and make sure they're still engaged. The last thing you want is to lose the interest of the young people when you're working. And that's what this is about. You can then take all of that and you can put it into your day job as well. And if you can do all those things, you have an amazing time. That's why I carry on scouting. That's why I've always been scouting. And that's why I'm going to carry on scouting. Thank you.
This month is all about leaders, all who volunteer. This was just one of them. Don't forget to say thanks to yours and to subscribe to our channel for more.